Oh, my beautiful Cancers. It's going to be a good month for you guys. We have lots of stuff going on. Um, yeah, I'm just really, really proud of you guys. So, welcome everyone. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Cindy. I am the modern day spiritual advisor. I use multiple modalities, including astrology and tarot, to help you on your path. Um, so my gorgeous ones, I'm going to do a very short video. I'm just going to highlight the month of September. If you want to know all about the houses, how that could possibly affect you in more detailed ways, I'm going to have two videos on my website. One for the actual tarot. That'll be like the full tarot spread that I usually do. And the other one will be for astrology. So you'll have the choice. And they'll be like, they're $2.99. So they'll be $2.99. So my gorgeous ones, let's get started. So we're talking about September 2018. So by the 6th of September, all planets have gone direct. So all your all personal planets have gone direct, which means for you, Cancer, all that stuff that you've been working on, all that hard work that you've been doing, you're going to see it all like starting to come together. Like it's like not everything's coming in September. You're going to have things coming in October, November, but all this sort of hard trying to get things done, things not going well, like all of that planning, all that working, all that reworking, all that organizing, all of that, you're going to see it's going to get easier, and it's going to start to bring forth the things that you've seen in your visions, the things that you've been praying for, the things that you've been working on, right? So, by September, on August 28th, Mars has gone direct. So if you haven't heard it anywhere else, with Mars going direct, right now at this time, whatever you were dealing with, or probably in the past 2 weeks, whatever we're dealing with in mid-May, it probably was very prominent now, and you're still trying to make that go forward, still trying to solidify that, still trying to figure that out. You won't actually, whatever was in your life that was really prominent where Mars was, and for you guys it was the 7th house and the 8th house, right? So with Mars going direct by this time, it whatever was going on during May in this house, so this is the relationship house, this is other people's money house, other people's resources, shared resources, all of that is going to be like getting better, and you're going to start seeing rewards of that. Now, the actual thing won't close, or the situation won't close out until October, right? So end of September into October, but you're going to see that it's starting to come forward. Okay, so I'm really, really happy for that for you guys. So again, this is all about you putting all those things together, all that hard work. It's just going to be sort of coming together. It's going to be a much easier time. It's not all fixed yet, but it's a much easier time, because with all these retrogrades, it's just like, oh my God, how much more do I have to rework? How much more do I have to clear? How much more do I have to do, right? So a lot of you, sorry, I am still dealing with this bronchitis. So a lot of you, if you've been trying to get a new job, new position, maybe you were up for a position, maybe you went to interviews, but you work at this company, I do see that like coming through for you. Also, relationships are going to be on the forefront this month, and that's because Saturn's gone direct. It's going direct. So Saturn, Jupiter, Venus, if you look here, Saturn, Jupiter, Venus, the sun's always, Mercury, all of these planets, these are called your personal planets, they're going direct. So everything's moving forth. And because Saturn's in your 7th house of relationship, that's going to be on the forefront. Again, if you want to know exactly how that can play, or some of how that can play about for some of you, if you want to know more about the houses and all that, you can do my extended video. So Saturn goes direct, all the personal planets are direct. On the 9th, we have this new moon. So we have this new moon in Virgo. That's going to be in your third house. This is where I see some of you getting that job, some of you getting that position, because the third house has to do with your skills. Has to do with communication too, but it has to do with your skills, right? And Mercury always brings messages. So I can see when this new moon, because it's a new moon, that means new beginnings, and it's in Virgo, something that's very grounded, something that's been worked on, something that's been reworked. That's Virgo. Virgo knows how to do the details, right? And if you've been working like this, if you've been really planning stuff out, if you've been really making the effort, I can see this coming through for you guys. So congratulations. That'll come about on the 9th with the new moon. So again, we'll feel the new moon energy for about 2 weeks. So anywhere during that time. And then I'll have a new moon video up on the 24th, sorry, the 22nd. So on the 22nd, the sun enters Libra, my darlings, and that is in your 4th house. So your 4th house of your home and your family life, right? Your 4th house of you. So the sun entering there, you see that Mercury's there. If you look here, Mercury's right there. The sun's going to be entering there. So when the sun enters there, this is all going to be highlighted for you. We have Venus in Scorpio. This Venus is going to go in Scorpio. I'll explain more about that in the extended video. I don't want to go into all of the stuff in all of the houses in this video, but the more detailed stuff will be over there. So with the sun being in Libra and in your 4th house, you can see some things start clearing up, some understandings, new positions, new way of life, new understanding about yourself, really feeling better about yourself, really clearing stuff out for yourself. You've kind of already cleared. This is all about the physical stuff coming through, okay? This is going to be a great month for you guys. Then on the 24th, and it just gets better in October, November, December, and it just starts getting better. So on the 24th, we have the full moon in Aries. So this full moon in Aries, this is going to be about, so the 24th, the 25th for some of you, I think it's the 25th for me. So the 24th, 25th, the full moon's going to be in Aries. And that is in your 11th house. So this is your 11th house of networking, of networking, of groups, right? Of friendships, things like that. So having to do with your 10th house. So when the full moon comes in here, especially in Aries, you're going to really understand, and maybe letting some people go, maybe letting some contracts go, maybe letting some things go. Because they're going to be, you're going to feel like they're weighing you down. Because this is Aries, it's got Aries energy, which means it's like about me, right? So you're going to really see all these, so all these months that you've been working on your boundaries and what you're going to take and what you're not going to take and how you want relationships and how you don't want relationships and the way that you're going to do that, or the way that you've been practicing that, you're going to see some clear stuff coming on this full moon. So when this full moon happens, it'll be in your groups, in your networking, having to do with your, like it could have to do with your job. It could have to do with your career. It could have to do with your life purpose. It could be these groups that you're in, right? You'll be letting go of something that no longer serves you, okay? And so it looks like to me that it'll be a great month for you guys. Again, if you want the details, I will have it on my website. So let's talk about this spread, because this is a really nice spread for you guys. Give me just a second. Let me open this up. Okay. And again, I apologize for the light. I'm going to have to figure out the lighting. Okay. So this is you going in September. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You guys know the Wheel of Fortune is one of the highest cards in the tarot for me. The Wheel of Fortune is all about bringing something forth. All about you can't go wrong, all about the light shining on you, all about your lives are really changing, right? And so things are going to start moving fast. I know that you've been wanting things to move fast, and then you even made some effort to try to make things move fast, but we were in these retrogrades. And now that coming September and with all these planets going direct, everything is going to start moving fast. Like, it's almost like you're going to be like, whoa, wait, okay, I got to focus on this, and I got to focus on this, and I got to focus on this, and I got to focus on this, right? And this is why, for some of you, it's that relationship coming in. For others of you, it's that job, it's that position, it's that more money, it's that house, it's that all, like, it's a lot of things for many of you. The reason I'm saying that it's all going to come, like, you could be distracted and sort of things are moving too fast for you. Spirit's advice is the Ten of Swords, which means don't get stuck in feeling like your hands are tied with some situations. Remember all this hard work that you've been doing. Remember your boundaries. Remember, like, you know your boundaries. Now it's time to implement them. And don't get stuck in thinking, oh, I don't want to hurt this person. Oh, I don't want to do this. Oh, I don't, that's like the old way that you were doing things. So there is a situation where you're still going to feel like, for some of you, like your hands are tied, like you just can't go make this decision, right? And so their advice is you don't need to move if you don't want to. It's always your choice. You have all these other things coming. Just don't get stuck in feeling you're powerless, right? They want you to remember your power. You're creating. You can do this. You've done this already. You're already doing it. Just continue to move the energy forth. But don't pressure yourself into doing something that you don't want to do either, right? It's never a judgment with them. With this one thing, because I feel like it's this one thing for you, like for all of you. It's this one thing that you just feel like you can't break through with, right? Don't worry about that. It's coming. If it's not your time, you'll let go exactly when you're supposed to, okay? That's the message they want to bring. That's the advice. Don't get stuck in that, oh my God, I never do this right. Oh my God, it's too much. Oh my God, I can't do it. Oh God, I wish I was better. Like, don't get stuck in that, okay? So, your fate, your destiny card, you have the Two of Cups. So, again, for some of you, I see this with a job. I see this with a position. I see this with a contract. I see this with more clients. I also see this with business partners, but I see this with a new love partner. Okay? The Two of Cups to me is a very beautiful bonding of two people. They understand each other emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Okay? And it's about both of them bringing and joining together, right? And so this is fate, this is destiny, comes in very different ways for many of you. Again, I'm seeing like the new job, I'm seeing the new position, I'm seeing a new person coming into your life. So congratulations. And your fourth card is about your what you'll be dealing with and the outcome, right? And so you'll be dealing with the Two of Wands, which is, and again, I feel like it has to do with all this stuff coming in and you feeling like everything's moving too fast. But with the Two of Wands, it's about making a decision, making a choice, taking the energy and going forth. Like, the energy is helping you and it's going to move you forward, but you have to do your part. You have to take an action. You have to decide, which way do I want to go with this? What do I want to do with this? And you guys have had plenty of time to think about these things. You've had the last 3, 4, 5, 6 months for some of you to really think about these things. There is new opportunity coming here and here. Just don't get stuck in the, oh God, I don't want to do it wrong. I don't want to do it wrong. Like, I got to do it right, right? Don't get stuck in that. Trust yourself. That's a big thing Spirit's saying. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. When this card comes up, this is about making a choice, taking the action to move forward. Now, they always say you don't think that you're going to miss out if you go to the right instead of going to the left, because sometimes the left intersects with the right, right? Or don't think about, if I go to the left, I'm going to miss out on the right. Just take your action, trust yourself, trust that you've done all the hard work, trust that you've talked to yourself enough, trust that you've talked to them enough, and trust that you're going to make the choice for you, okay? So you'll be dealing with that as these things come about. Just be aware of keeping the control, okay? Like, you're in control of your life, and you can make this go forward, and you cannot make a mistake. You can't, You can't make a mistake. Okay? You got to trust yourself. All right, my beautiful ones. I hope I helped. I will have the extended videos on my website. When I release this, they will be released as well. So they'll be available. And I'll have the links in the description box below. If you want to know about the new moon, the full moon energy, and how to work in that, I'll have the links in the description box below. And I want to thank you guys so very much for like blowing it out of the water every month. Y'all are blowing it out of the water with the views. I so appreciate and love you very much. I love you, love you, love you. Bye.